Hello, and welcome to Manifesting Money Part 1. There's going to be 3 tips here, 3 very important tips for Part 1, and then stay tuned for Part 2 and other parts to follow in different videos. So let's get started. Number 1, the first thing you have to do is to give money away. I know that sounds strange, but if you're very tight with your money, if you're stingy with your money, you don't want to give to, say, a charity or things like that, there's a block. So the key thing is to try and delete any blocks, any negative thought patterns revolving around money. In other words, I can't give money because I won't get it back, or I can't give money because I don't have enough. The key thing is to get out of the mindset of being not enough or in a position of lack. So even if you have $50 in your bank account, give away $1, maybe $2. Give it to the person on the corner, on the street. Give it to the newspaper boy or girl. Just give away $1 or $2. And not only will it make you feel a lot better about money in general, it's a small step towards getting what you want. Okay, so number 2 is I want you to keep a journal, a special journal, just for manifesting. And you could put a section in there having to do with money or finances. And I want you to write down, set a clear intention of how much money you want to make, say in a month, in a year, and make it a reasonable amount. But the sky's the limit. It could be, I want to make $10,000 from my current endeavor, or I'd like to make $5,000 a month from my creative pursuits, from my art, from my music, from one of my jobs, anything you like. So have fun with that. Write it down. When you've got the right amount, it should feel really good, like you've hit the sweet spot. You can put stickers there, you can put drawings around it, you can do anything you want. Write it down. And step number 3 is to focus on the ultimate goal, which is to allow money into your life. You want to be relaxed enough and open enough and positive enough about money in general in order to reach your goal in a satisfying way, which is to get more money in your life. So number 3 is to focus and imagine yourself already wealthy. You've already got the money. It's there. Everything's wonderful. You can pay all your bills. You can buy whatever you want. You can get the car. You can pay off your mortgage. You can get your kids extra things that they might like. You can buy something for yourself, for your partner, whatever the case may be. The famous quote, or the famous sentence, or way of looking at this, from the great Neville Goddard is, quote, "You are living in the end result," end quote. So you are imagining, pretending, whichever word you want to use, you're acting as if you already have the money. That's really important. So you're living in the end result. Doesn't mean that you're going to go all of a sudden spend half your salary on something. It just means that in your mind, you're focused enough and you realize that you can live in the end result until the inevitable happens. And you can do this with anything. But right now, we're concentrating on the money part. So that's the 3rd tip. So number 1, let's do a review. Give money away. Number 2, write it down. Keep a journal. Set a clear intention. And number 3, focus. And imagine yourself living in the end result. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed these 3 tips and stay tuned for part 2. There's going to be 3 more secret tips for part 2. Have a wonderful day.